Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers you, and welcome to another video. So, Keir Starmer has decided to call out those people who dare question him with a load of word jumble bumble and bullshit, basically. But, of course, the issue of the booming bangs is a far-right issue. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Yet again, if you don't agree with Keir Starmer, you are far right. If you dare question anything, you're far right. If you are against young girls being groomed and systematically gaped, you're far right. If you want to protect children, you're far right. If you don't want, you're very upset about 3 young girls getting stabbed to death and many others being injured by an idiot from that religion of peace, and you're angry about that, you're far right. If you're against people who shouldn't be here, who get to jump queues, get everything for free, while veterans, for instance, freeze on the streets, you're far right. How the booming bangs is a far right issue is beyond me. He can sit there and shout, I did this, I did that. You did shit all. Just like the Conservatives saying they're shit all. And to turn around and say, people who are jumping on the far right bandwagon about booming bangs is just unbelievable. The way he responded today was typical Starmer. Sorry, definitely Stalin. Do as I say, agree with me, or you are the enemy. You are far right. Oh, I'm really upset that those kids got abused by those men from Pakistani origins. You're far right. In any case, it's a far right issue. It's nothing to do with us. I did my bit. You didn't do shit. Oh my God, some kids have just been stabbed down the street. I'm really not happy about that. You're far right. I'm going to go out on the streets and say I'm not happy about that. Arrest them and put them in prison. I'm going to tweet about that and say, look, I'm not really happy about this. Arrest them. Put them in prison. That is what he's saying. Without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, he's crossed the line. You've crossed the line. Have I? Have we? Well, you know, you shouldn't say that about Jess Phillips. Why? Jess Phillips was basically cheering on people rioting just down the road from the religion of peace, which was inciting the riots, and nothing happened to her. So don't you dare tell me, or you shouldn't say shit about Jess Phillips. She's an evil cow as well. She's denied an inquiry into the booming bangs in Oldham. The Gape rangs. I know some people say, well, they change the words, because if I use the actual words, YouTube will just kill the video. We live in a world where we have to word it this way nowadays, because we're not allowed actual free speech. We're not allowed to actually say what we want to say, because that could either get you kicked off YouTube or, in Stalin's Britain, arrested for being angry about young girls being abused, being angry about young girls being stabbed to death by a member of the religion of peace. They keep talking about bringing Islamophobia rules in, blasphemy rules by the back door, because they don't want anyone talking about this. The reason that Jess Phillips won't give a inquiry into the terrible things that happened in Oldham is because she only won by 700 votes from a pro-plasticine candidate in Yardley. 700 votes. That was it. They're appeasing these people, not realising that for a religion of peace, Alan Snackbar MPs got voted in. If you think, well, what you're doing is going to appease them so they'll vote for you, you idiots, they'll just vote for their own party. But the brass balls of him then to go, oh, well, you know, people are passing things on misinformation and lies, says the man who misinformed and lied to the entire country with his manifesto, which he promptly broke. Every single one of them. The fucking hypocrisy of the man. But of course, I'm far right. Well, if far right means I care about my country, If far right means I care about children not being abused, if far right means I don't want to see children mutilated under the guise of transgenderism, if far right means I'm angry when young girls get stabbed to death, if I'm far right because I'm sick to death of immigrants coming into this country when I can go just up the road and visit some of the veterans who are homeless in this country who get nothing, no support from you whatsoever, if I'm far right for thinking it's unfair that winter fuel allowance is removed from old people, but if they are floated over here on a dinghy, they get everything they ever wanted, if all this makes me far right, then guess what? I'm far right. And I just don't understand. Well, no, this is the way the media and governmental works. Remember, everybody was an anti-vaxxer. Yeah, if you didn't want to have an experimental drug jabbed into your arm, which I can't say anything because I'll get a community. Like, I can't say anything about that because I'll get a community warning. This is the world we live in, where I can't say anything because if I say certain things, because you're not allowed to have an opinion, really. You have to have the genuinely accepted opinion. For him to tell you've crossed the line, I see that as a veiled threat. What's he going to do? Start imprisoning even more people for daring to disagree, for daring to have a different opinion, for daring to be upset because something happened that is outrageous and shouldn't happen? Where members of the religion of so-called peace can do whatever they want, whenever they want, and that's fine, but I'm the wrong. It's just unbelievable. It really is. In any case, 2 videos popping up on the screen right now. One will be the last one he uploaded, and one will be the ones that the mighty gods of YouTube with their algorithm have said you need to watch. So why deny the mighty YouTube algorithm? If you're one of the 86% of people who watch my videos and are not subscribed, why aren't you subscribed? It doesn't cost you a penny. It's absolutely free. Please feel free to do so, as well as liking, sharing and commentating, or which is open for everyone. And as I've said before, you don't have to agree with me. That's absolutely fine. And it's nice to see discussion and debate from about 90%. There are the 10% who are just stupid little children. But in any case, it's there for you. And all this helps the algorithm, which helps my channel, which makes my channel grow, which means I get my message out to more people, which in turn maybe shows one person that they're not alone. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So, until the next one.